Welcome. Good morning, children. Today is World AIDS Day, and I have an adventure planned for us. We will be exploring the roots of AIDS and what has become of it today.
Come on, guys, hurry up!
Miss Frizzle, what's AIDS?
Well, AIDS is acquired immune deficiency syndrome. It is caused by HIV and attacks the immune system so you cannot fight infections.
So how do we know if we have it or not?
AIDS is transferred through many different ways. Everybody on the bus!
T cell is a type of white blood cell, and these types of cells are what make up our immune system.
Oh, that makes sense now, but what are we doing here?
We are witnessing the attack of HIV on the immune system.
Oh, I thought we were learning about AIDS. Why are we looking at HIV?
HIV is a virus that causes AIDS.
So everyone who has AIDS has HIV?
Yes, everyone who has AIDS has HIV, but everyone who has HIV don't always develop AIDS in their lifetime.
Stage 1. Primary HIV infection. 1 month after infection. Flu-like illness occurs and HIV tests come up negative. Stage 2. Asymptomatic infection. Many T cells are killed and the immune system begins to weaken. Stage 3. Symptomatic HIV infection. The virus takes over the immune system and more T cells are killed than the body can make. Stage 4. Acquired immune deficiency syndrome, AIDS. The immune system is no longer functioning. The victim is prone to other diseases that are potentially fatal, even a simple cold.
So then what's the difference between AIDS and HIV?
So the difference between AIDS and HIV is that it is an advanced and more severe stage of HIV. HIV does not always show its symptoms, except for the fact that you are more prone to infections such as pneumonia and development of cancer.
Oh, but where does the T cell come in?
Well, the whole time we were talking, HIV was eating away at the protein surface of the cell, but now it has entered the cell, and because it is an RNA disease, it may remain in a dormant stage as a part of the DNA, replicating itself and the reproduction of new cells. Eventually, the virus awakens, and lysis occurs to the ones affected by HIV, infecting all of the cells around it. This may be fatal.
What's lysis?
It's when the cell bursts. Duh, we learned it in Unit 1, silly.
So how would I be able to tell if someone has AIDS or HIV?
You can't tell just by looking at them. There are a few symptoms, but they don't always occur. Only a blood test can truly tell.
So what are the symptoms?
Fever,
skin lesions,
aches,
diarrhea,
night sweats,
yeast infection,
pneumonia,
memory loss,
cancers,
throat infections,
angina, severe pain in the chest that spreads to the shoulders, arms, and neck.
Whoa, that's a lot of possible symptoms. I feel bad for them.
Yeah, they must be in a lot of pain. I wonder how we can help them.
There are many worldwide organizations that you can donate money for these causes, but not enough awareness is brought upon this topic.
The government donates millions of dollars each year.
But not everywhere.
We need to face this disease as a whole, globally.
People need to know about the severity of this disease, and that's why you guys are being educated about it today.
But where would I be safe from AIDS?
First off, like in sex ed, use protection! And when it is time, when you guys are all grown up and starting a relationship, it is good to get your blood tested as well as with your partners. The disease kills millions of people each year, and because it is not talked about, it is often overlooked.
Well, I have to tell everyone I know. We have to help spread the word.
You'd think that with all our technology today that we'd already have a cure for this life-changing disease, but I guess our society is just too focused on media and entertainment rather than what's really important and healthcare.
Kids, I've got another great adventure ahead of us. Let's go!
Okay, but what are we going to do there?
We are going to visit a good friend of mine that was diagnosed with AIDS just a couple of years ago.
Okay, let's go!
Hello, Miss Frizzle kids. Glad you came.
Thanks for having us!
Let's get started then. I'm glad you are open to talking about this with us.
No problem. What would you like to know?
So what kinds of treatments do you go through?
Well, I've been taking these pills that are a part of the highly active antiretroviral therapy. These pills help to keep the virus low. It allows my body to recover over time from other diseases that I've caught because of my weak immune system, like an immune booster.
What kind of precautions do HIV-negative people take?
For those not infected by the disease, there is a prevention drug called prophylaxis. And in May of 2012, a preventative drug called Truvada, which is the combination of two anti-HIV drugs, was released by Gilead Sciences. It is still too costly for most, but it is a step into our future.
Oh, I've heard about that drug before in my business class. And I'd really like to thank you so much for helping us and learn and giving us all this knowledge about this disease.
Okay, it's time for us to go, children. Since we're in Vancouver, there's another spot I thought would be a good place to visit. It is St. Paul's Hospital. It's just around the corner from here.
Thank you for taking this time to speak with us, Dr. Judy.
Oh, the pleasure is mine. We offer education to healthcare providers, study and observe natural history, perform laboratories, studies, and clinical trials. We also offer a program that is available to HIV-positive persons that are residing in British Columbia, where they can receive free antiretroviral drugs as part of our clinical trials.
Oh, how generous of them.
I'll be good for you, baby.
We're at the National Institution of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. A new potential vaccine is being worked on. It is aimed to prevent infectious diseases for HIV-positive low immune systems. Currently, the highest death rate due to AIDS is in Africa with 1.4 million. With this vaccine, we're hoping to lower that number to 0.
AIDS is what?
3.
Thank you for I just did it again.
Thank you.
Thank you. And cheers.
You see, it's hard to be serious.
Okay.